You're listening to the Weekend Sport Podcast with Jason Pine from News Talk ZB.
Wellington Phoenix fans starting to congregate as they prepare for tonight's first leg of the A-League men's semi-final series against Melbourne Victory. Just reminding you, it's across two legs. I just had a quick check on the tickets for the home semi-final next Saturday night, and they're just starting to really go. What happens at Sky Stadium is that they only open up certain sections of the stadium. I'm sure this is true for a lot of different stadia around the place. Only open up certain segments, but when the demand grows, they open up more and more and more. So I think we're heading for a full opening of Sky Stadium next Saturday. Before that, though, it's leg one, Amy Park in Melbourne tonight at 6 o'clock New Zealand time, 4 o'clock in Victoria. Christian joins us on the show. Now, mate, are you in and around any other Phoenix fans at the moment, or just sort of keeping your powder dry at the moment?
I'll actually be going to the game with a few other football fans from around the world. I've got a guy from the Netherlands coming with me, which should be good.
So you're a Phoenix fan. Are you based in Melbourne, or have you gone across for this game?
Yeah, correct. I moved about a year ago, and I've been here since February last year.
How are you feeling? How's the levels of optimism for you? I
think it's been a good season, biggest game in the club history. Obviously, grand final hopefully next week. A little bit nervous, but I think it'll be a good game. We're playing well this season. Costa's playing well.
How have you, has this been a surprise to you, the season that the team has had?
I think at the start of the season we're a bit written off. A lot of people were talking about wooden spoon finish and all that, but I think Chiefy's done a great job, and I think he's just talked a lot about taking it one game at a time and playing each game as they come, and yeah, he's done a really good job.
Have you been along to Amy Park? Did you get to the game earlier in the season when the Phoenix played Victory?
Yeah, I did. I've been to all the games that they played in Melbourne,
nice.
Get City as well.
What sort of reception do you get from, because obviously you're away fans when the Phoenix visit Melbourne or anywhere in Australia? What sort of reception do you get from the home fans?
Well, yeah, actually, I live with a Melbourne Victory fan, so we've had a few discussions, and I went in my Phoenix top I went and sat with the Melbourne Victory fans last game, and one or two weren't that happy, but generally they're pretty nice to me.
Oh, that's very brave, very brave. So how many, have you got any steer on how many Phoenix fans are likely to be there tonight?
Last couple of games I've gone, there's been quite a big turnout for the Phoenix. I think, away the players have talked about little corner yellow, and there's always quite a few people around. So there's a good few Kiwis around in Melbourne that live here, so it should be a good turnout.
I've just had a quick look while I asked you that question. I've just had it flashed up here in terms of the away bay. It looks like about 500 to 600 tickets have been sold in the away bay. So I can't imagine there would ever have been, or not often have been that many, would there, in the away bay?
Probably not since I've been here. Obviously it's a big game, so expecting a big turnout and then even bigger crowd next game.
Are you going to be able to get across for the leg in Wellington?
Yeah, I'll be flying across.
Brilliant. And I know what your heart tells you. What does your head tell you about how this will pan out over the next two legs against Victory?
Obviously Victory, a good team. They showed a lot of spirit last game. But I just got a bit of belief in the side this year. Obviously played really well, and I think we can bring it home. Obviously, home leg next, and then hopefully onto the grand final.
What's your match day routine? Like, what time will you head off?
Oh, probably head off here in 1 or 2 hours, and then go to the pub, and then get down to the game.
Well, spoken like a true football fan. Hey, Christian, great to chat, mate. Thanks for setting the scene for us. Look forward to having you back over here. Look forward to having you back over here in New Zealand for the second leg, and hopefully a massive occasion both tonight and back here in Wellington next Saturday.
All right, cheers, Piney. Thank you.
Take it easy, mate. All the best. That's Christian out of Melbourne. Yeah, I think there's nothing like supporting your team away from home, is there? Anyone who's watched an All Blacks test on foreign soil would attest to that. And look, the Phoenix have had terrific support wherever they've played in Australia this year. There's and Christian referenced them there. There's a supporters club on that side of the ditch called the Little Corner of Yellow. I believe they're mainly based in New South Wales or in and around Sydney. But you always see Phoenix shirts at away games, whether they be in Melbourne or Adelaide or even across in Perth. You always see there's a few travelling fans around, so good to know that there'll be a good contingent of them supporting the team a little bit later on this afternoon.
For more from Weekend Sport with Jason Pine, listen live to News Talk ZB weekends from midday or follow the podcast on iHeartRadio.